Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." And today, social media has made comparison easier than ever before. Every day, we scroll through perfect lifestyles, success, beauty, and happiness online. But what we often forget is that social media only shows us the highlights of someone's life, not the struggles behind it. Good day, everyone. My name is Selvam. In today's world, social media has become part of our daily routine. However, while social media brings many benefits, it can also negatively affect our self confidence and mental health when we constantly compare ourselves with others online. I chose this topic because social media has become part of the biggest influences in society today. After reading several articles and research studies about mental health and social comparison, I realized how important it is for us to use social media wisely and mindfully. Reducing unhealthy social media comparison is important because it improves mental well being, builds self confidence, and encourages a healthier view of ourselves. In my speech, I will first explain the problems caused by unhealthy social media use, then discuss several solutions, and finally, share the benefits of having a healthier relationship with social media. First, let us look at the problems caused by unhealthy social media use and comparison. One major problem is that social media creates unrealistic expectations. I recently read a 2025 article by Mark Travers in Psychology Today titled Two Unrealistic Ideas That Social Media Keeps Selling Us. In this article, Travers explained that people often make their lifestyles look glamorous online to attract attention. Because of this, many users begin comparing their lives with unrealistic contents online. I also came across a 2023 research article by Laura Ruther and Julia Jane, published in Frontiers in Psychology, titled The Impact of Social Media Influencing on Self-Esteem and the Role of Comparison and Resilience. The researchers found that social media from influences content lowers self-esteem. Many students compare their real lives with idealized images online, causing insecurity and low confidence. Now that we understand how unrealistic content and social comparison can harm our mental health and self esteem, let us move on to several solutions. The first solution is to be mindful of the content we consume. I recently read a 2026 article by Robinson and Smith on helpguide.org titled Social Media and Mental Health. The article explains that excessive social media use can trigger anxiety, stress, and dissatisfaction. Therefore, we should follow positive and educational content while avoiding content that triggers insecurity. Besides being mindful of the content we consume, we must also change the way we think when using social media. We must remember that social media is not completely real. Again, in the 2026 helpguide.org article by Robinson and Smith, the authors explain that nobody's life is as perfect as it looks online. Instead of comparing ourselves with others online, we should focus on our own progress. After developing a healthier mindset, another step is to surround ourselves with positive and beneficial contents online. I recently came across a 2021 article published by UNICEF Romania titled 5 Tips to Maintain Your Mental Health While Using Social Media. This article encourages people to use social media in ways that support positive mental health. Similarly, a 2025 article by Sarah Desmarias from Emora Health titled Social Media and Self-Esteem: How to Protect Self-Confidence Online explained that positive content can improve confidence and self-esteem. I also read a 2020 article by Dr. Valeria Manford from King University Online titled How to Combat Negative Effects of Social Media. In this article, she suggests unfollowing or muting accounts that makes us feel insecure or dissatisfied. By practicing these healthy social media habits, we can experience several positive benefits. The first benefit is increased self-confidence and better mental health. I recently came across a 2023 article by Christine Palmer, published by the American Psychological Association, titled Limiting Social Media Boosts Mental Health. The article explained that reducing social media usage lowers anxiety, depression, loneliness, and fear of missing out. Besides improving mental health, using social media wisely can also turn it into a useful tool for learning and personal growth. I recently read a 2020 publication by Australian Institute for Teaching and School Leadership titled Using Social Media for Professional Learning. The publication explains that social media can help people share knowledge and build learning communities. Lastly, I also came across a 2021 research article, De Jong and Cheng, published in Frontiers in Psychology titled The Impact of Social Media Usage on Work Efficiency. The researchers found that positive social motives improve satisfaction and productivity. In conclusion, unhealthy social media comparison can negatively affect our self confidence and mental health. However, using social media wisely and mindfully, we can protect our well being and build a healthy relationship with digital world. So, starting from today, let us be more mindful of the content we consume, stop comparing ourselves with others online, and focus on personal growth and progress. By doing so, we can improve our mental well being, build stronger self confidence, and develop a healthier view of ourselves. Always remember that social media shows the highlights of someone's life, not the reality behind it. Use social media to inspire yourself, not to destroy your confidence. Thank you.